Lakers have a big game tomorrow against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And you know who's a big part of OKC? Paul George. And whenever Paul George is in LA, a lot of speculation and rumors start to flow. They were actually fined for $500,000 by the NBA. Actually by the Indiana Pacers. Now, last summer, this is what Paul George had to say about OKC and how things are going to play out.
You were in the news even when you didn't do anything this summer. Lakers fined $500,000 just for talking about you, basically, tampering charges. You are going to get so many questions about LA and the Lakers all season. What is your strategy for dealing with that?
Just staying consistent with my answer.
You want practice right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, guys. I'm gonna say this one time. I'm gonna play this year out. I'm gonna have a heck of a time in Oklahoma, and we'll see what happens from there.
Now, with that, we don't know what Paul George is going to do this offseason or whether or not he'll still be a part of the Oklahoma City Thunder by the time free agency hits. But today, they're in Los Angeles, and reporters asked Paul George about whether or not he regrets publicly announcing that he wants to be a part of the Los Angeles Lakers in his future. This is what he had to say.
No, I had no regrets at all. All was said was a destination that I would love to go to. There wasn't a gunpoint to the head, send me here. I just stated somewhere I wanted to go play. You ask 80-70% of guys in the league if they would love to go back home and play in front of for their city, play for their home. That's all I stated. I would have loved to go back home and play for my city. So no regrets at all.
Now, there has been a lot and lots of speculation about whether this means Paul George is going to be a part of the Lakers this year. And today I want to talk to you all about my feelings, or as far as whether Paul George will be a Laker and what's good about this. Now, I'm asked whether this is going to happen through trade or free agency for the Lakers. And for this to happen through trade, that would mean OKC would have to trade Paul George for someone from the Lakers, of course. And the Lakers have a bunch of young players, young core players, that's tradable. And Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle, Larry Nance Jr. Everyone else, they're not good for trading, especially not for a player of Paul George's caliber. Now, the reason OKC acquired Paul George was so that they could be sure that Russell Westbrook would sign that contract extension, adding on 5 years to his contract, which he did eventually do. So, in signing Paul George, they accomplished their goal, which was to sign Russell Westbrook for multiple more years to come. And with that, do they still have use for Paul George? And the answer to that is, of course. Who wouldn't have use for Paul George after they've gotten what they needed out of him? But not only did the Thunder sign Paul George, they also signed Carmelo Anthony, which gives them a big three in Oklahoma City. As of now, the Thunder have not lived up to their expectations, but they've definitely been looking good as of lately. Now, for Paul George's viewpoint, him wanting to be traded to the Lakers is not a smart move at all for his career. Now, I don't see any other reason why that he would want to be traded to the Lakers, because if this was to be a franchise player and leave from being up under Carmelo Anthony and Russell Westbrook, then he wouldn't have requested a trade from Indiana in the first place, because he was already a franchise player in Indiana and playing in OKC. They dismantled that. He was no longer a franchise player. He's under Russell Westbrook now. Now, whether or not this is to win a championship or not, I say no. He doesn't want to go to the Lakers to win a championship, because if he wanted to win championships but still wanted to be in his hometown of LA, he would definitely go to the Clippers. The Clippers are definitely a better team and well suited for the playoffs. So I don't believe that him going to the Lakers has anything to do with him wanting to be a franchise player or to win. if he wanted to win, he'd definitely go to the Clippers. And for him to say he wants to go to the Lakers means he's not trying to win. Now, this is no disrespect for him, nor is this me trying to turn him away from coming to the Lakers. But this is just my feelings for why else would he want to come to the Lakers? Because it's not to win, it's not to be a franchise player. So the only thing I see for this is that he wants to come to the Lakers because he wants to be in LA, and the purple and gold is the uniform that he grew up loving and watching as a young basketball player in his hometown of California. So I don't really see any other reasons for him leaving. That's just my thoughts and my opinions. I still respect him for wanting to play in front of his friends and family in Los Angeles, but I don't really see any other reason for him coming to LA. But that's just my thoughts on the entire Paul George situation. And I do want to say that I appreciate your comments in my last video and your feedback. I need it. I love it. So please don't be afraid to leave a comment. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.